guys, welcome back. This is a boy here, Adamslink. Welcome back to another crazy video. Please try as much as possible as usual to like this video, comment, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia. Make sure you subscribe and then click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And today is 23rd April 2021, and obviously it's on Friday, so thank God it's Friday, and 11th day into Ramadan. So Ramadan Kareem to my fellow Muslims, brothers and sisters out there. And guys, you already know this, my channel is not a political channel. Like, it doesn't really talk more about politics, but honestly, I cannot be talking about celebrities, relationship and other funny stuff without really looking deep into what is happening in Nigeria. I cannot just turn blind eye. That's why you see me bringing some political matters into Nigeria. Though it's not really this well-deep political issues, but just this crash of it. I usually bring it out. And I want to commend those guys outside, not in Nigeria, outside, who usually talk the real deep things about politics out of fear or a fear of being discriminated or targeted. You know, we are in Nigeria, obviously, and I honestly understand some people. I know of YouTubers who don't even want to talk about politics because of fear, because they are in Nigeria. But obviously, if they are out of Nigeria, then they know they are safe. They can say whatever they want to say, release all the information they want to release. But obviously, we are in Nigeria, so apparently we can't talk. I'm going to come back to the reason why I'm saying all this. And one thing that I want to tell you is that honestly, it's not everything that we see, not everything that I see that I can talk about. Trust me. Well, and meanwhile, guys, let's move forward and let's go. I'm going to go back to that after I discuss this first topic of this video, and that is Naira Marley. Naira Marley obviously almost got someone killed yesterday. This guy went out spraying money. You know, I have wholeheartedly discriminated artists spraying money in the street. If you want to do any charity work, if you want to spray money, kindly just stand one place or go to one place and start sharing money. Don't be in your car and you are spraying money here and there and people are coming to drag it. I have countless times discriminated it. I've seen so many people, Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, so many of them doing it. But come on, man, Naira Marley almost got someone killed yesterday. In fact, let's watch the video. Another one even coming, you see, another one even coming shouting Marley, even with that accident. It's crazy, honestly. Obviously, if something else has happened, we're definitely gonna blame Naira Marley. Definitely gonna blame him. I will come here to blame him. I know you guys will think differently, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But thank God nothing really happened. And that man, that trailer man, thank God. God really used him to be like, he was so active driving that trailer. And he knew when to press the brake. There are some trailer drivers that will be confused. They thought they might be pressing the brake, but they didn't know they are accelerating. They will just clamp that. But thank God nothing happened. And honestly, I think, well, they won't still learn. They will still come out tomorrow and be spraying money. And you know, everybody is responsible for their own self. I know some someone will say that they should be responsible for their safety. Why are they following Naira Marley and they are getting money from a movie car? But Naira Marley was the one sharing money. He should be able to know that, yeah, it will put Nigeria's life in danger doing that. And you know, a Nigerian man, a typical Nigerian man, will go to any length to get to 500 naira. That's just the fact. And that man is a dispatch driver, rider. If the dispatch, the owner of that dispatch rider, watch this video, if I'm the dispatch rider, honestly, I will sack that man. It is one thing to look for money, and it's another thing to put people's lives in danger simply because you want to make money. These people were caught selling fake C19 vaccine. In fact, administering it to patients. Fake C19 vaccine, guys. These people were caught, including a lady who dressed like a nurse. I've heard of the news of people selling fake C19 test results. Good and fine. That one is even reasonable. But now you are selling fake C19 vaccine. That means you are administering it on people. That's really, really bad, guys. I'm talking about C19. You know, there have been this rumor that some people are really reacting to some vaccines. In fact, check out this woman. It says C19 vaccine turned woman's leg into giant blister and left her in wheelchairs. We have heard so many rumors that some people are really reacting to it badly. In fact, that is the reason why most people don't want to go on and take that C19 vaccine. Well, in our country, we are seeing people taking it, and honestly, we have not seen any kind of negative results yet. If you have seen, please try to tell me so that I can talk about it. But this is the first woman I've seen openly admitting that, yes, her body is reacting to the C19 vaccine she took. And meanwhile, let's talk about Obi Franklin. Obi Franklin is seriously passing through a re-depression stage with his baby mama. And, you know, I already shared a video of him yesterday complaining, talking about it all. Well, today he said, instead of you guys laughing him, please, you guys should learn from him. Did you know Obi Franklin shared a post on his IG yesterday revealing a guy who is begging him to go and commit suicide. This guy's name is Toby Luba. This guy sending private messages to Obi Franklin, urging him to go and do that unspeakable thing. People can be so wicked. I said it yesterday. There are some people who are so wicked to the fact that they just want to make sure you are down. They just want to add to your problem. They are angels of darkness. They are using social media now to get into people's life. Whenever they see you are depressed, I'm telling you, they will be all over your social media. Just as you are sending someone something like a favorable messages, like encourage that person, there are people who are sending that same person messages of like, go on, kill yourself. Kill yourself is the only solution. There are people who does that. And this, as an example, well, Obi Franklin said, please, you guys, instead of laughing him, that you guys should learn from him. So I think we have one or two things to learn from Obi, because it's not really that nice. 5 baby mamas, guys. 5 baby mamas. It's not easy. You got yourself 5 problems plus your girlfriend. I don't think Obi Franklin can have a stable relationship having 5 baby mamas. I do not think he can have a stable relationship. I am still very proud of Two-Face Idibia, though he married one of the baby mama. But if you have 5 baby mamas, I don't think you're going to have rest of mind until you die. Until you grow old and just go and rest. You won't have rest of mind. Then Obi Franklin said, dear young tigers, rather than laugh at me today, learn from my mistakes. One reason you are alive to read this is because God has kept me as a sacrificial lamb for you to learn from. the mistake a young man can make in life. Never condone any toxic behavior around you. Learn from this, dear ladies, feminists, is not hate towards men. If a woman is wrong, call her bluff and keep it going. This is the height of irresponsibility and demonic manipulation. His home baby mama called him out saying that she funded whole Ubi Franklin trip and she spent 50,000 US dollar alone for Ubi Franklin shopping. 50,000 US dollar is like, as at now, it's like close to, it's like 40 million naira on shopping. Guy, I said it the other day. Oh. No, not like 40, sorry, like 20 something million naira. I don't think that she's saying the truth. To me, I don't think so. And meanwhile, you guys should all learn from Ubi. Don't go out there and be getting women pregnant, all because maybe of your selfish interest or whatever mistakes or whatever it is. Just make sure you use rubber, guys. No matter if it's sweet rich, try use rubber. If you know you are not going to get married to that woman, you don't like her enough to get married to her, please use rubber. Use rubber, please. And meanwhile, guys, I think it's time for us to move over to the politics issue that I was talking about, and let's talk about the Minister of Communication. Well, there have been some allegations towards him, and some well-meaningful Nigerians are calling on the federal government to immediately suspend or sack him, because according to them, because of what the Minister of Communication, Issa, said years ago, showing his support to BK, Al-Qaeda and other groups, terrorist group. Well, now it's almost 50 years. He is saying now that while he was saying those things then, it was because he was young. He didn't know what he was saying. But now he's aged, and of course he knows the good and the bad side. So that Nigeria shouldn't condemn him. Nigeria shouldn't wash him away simply because of what he said a few years ago. Well, I think I'm going to play exactly what he said. A few things that he said a few years ago. So let's listen to this, guys. In fact, he was speaking in the Hausa, and he said, "We pray to God to answer all our prayers. It is our right and obligation before all Muslim leaders, politics, government, appointees, academics, all of us should not fold our arms and watch helplessly how they shed our Muslim blood and cheat them in vain. Even if BK boys, of course you know the full meaning of BK boys, fighters commit a crime, but we can justify the way and manner they are being killed. Just look at how they are killing people as if they are shooting pigs, even though they commit a crime. Why the extrajudicial killing of BK boys?" Sorry, the thing is loading, that's why I'm taking long to read it. It said, "Take them before the law for a fair trial. You caught someone sleeping and you kill him. It is not Muslim. That undergoes such treatment. What else?" Well, I don't want to keep reading it. He said a lot of things supporting BK boys. So apparently now is a minister is saying that, oh, what he said then, sorry, that was past, and it doesn't have that belief anymore. Firstly, let me start from said to criticize Kemi Adeson is patriotism. To criticize Yemi Osibanjo is patriotism. To criticize Okonjo Iweala is patriotism. but to criticize Issa Pandemic, who confessed to being a terrorist sympathizer, is Islamophobia, bigotry, and hatred of the North. God bless Nigeria. So it's calling on the federal government that how can they say they are fighting those guys and again harboring one of their member as a minister. So that's exactly what is happening. And again, House Majority Leader Duni Elumelu today called for the resignation of Issa as a minister following recent revelation of his past support for terrorist group. Nigeria government have been mute about the comment, which
is that I'm a serving member of this chamber, and for the past few days I've been inundated with calls from my constituents claiming that if it is right that this house that they've always seen talk about insecurity can sit on this floor and tolerate the fact that a serving minister, where there are allegations of him being a member of Al-Qaeda or Boko Haram, owned up and said that he did whatever he did because as at that time he was a youth. And he's still serving in this administration. Mr. Speaker, I feel that it would be out of place for me to sit here and allow this chamber not to speak about it and totally call for his resignation or suspension.
Well, guys, the presidency has said that they are fully in support of the Minister of Communication, and through Garuba Shehu, he said the administration is committed to improve the lives of all Nigerians, and that includes ensuring they are not overcharged or underprotected for those services on which modern life depends. The minister has been leading the charge against illegal data detection and pricing. He has revolutionized the government virtual public engagement to respond to C-19 and save taxpayers' money. He has established ICT startup centers to boost youth entrepreneurship and create jobs. He has changed policy to ensure locally produced ICT content is used by ministries, starting with his own, and he has registered some 9.2 million SIMs, ending the ability for criminals and terrorists to fraudulently use mobile network undetected. In 2 short years, the minister has driven the contribution of ICT sector to the GDP to more than 18%, making it one of the top 2 playing a critical role in the emergency of economy for C-19 induced recession. Well, that is Garuba Shehu saying what the minister has done so far being a minister, what Issa has done so far being a minister. And because of what he said years ago, it's not worth removing him, that he has been forgiven. Well, I want to say, please kindly leave your comment below, because you have the right to say whatever you want to say. It's freedom of speech. And of course, let's look at this particular issue of a man, a rapist, who was arrested before, released, then went back to rape again, and now he has been rearrested. They say after being prosecuted for raping 2 minors, man arrested again for defying another 4 minors is lured with bread. They say Niger State Police Command has arrested a 40-year-old man, Festus Okeke, for allegedly raping 4 girls ranging between 10 to 13 years in the Pakoro local government of the state. Okeke, who was arrested after one of the girls told their parents what he has done, confessed that he gave the girl loaves of bread and 200 naira to use for the celebration of Easter. The suspect, a father of 4, told journalists on Wednesday, April 24, that he had sex with 2 of the girls and engaged in gross indecency with 2 other minors. He was said to have lured the 4 girls into his shop at Iswa village during and after Easter celebration, where he allegedly had carnal knowledge with two of the girls while he fiddled with private part of two. Crazy. This man was arrested before for the same crime, released, and he went back doing it. Why was he released before? Why was he released before? We should take some things seriously, no matter how local the police station is, no matter, you know, those in remote area, these local police stations. Over there, when they see this kind of thing, they just forget the matter, just release the person, advise the person. We should start taking some things very, very. There are some things we do not advise anybody for. If he is caught doing that to a minor, we don't advise him. Take him to court, and court should give him a very hefty sentence. This man did it, went back and did the same thing again. It's crazy. And meanwhile, in Ogun State, if you are trying to start up a cow business over there, I'm telling you, that is the worst place that you should start up one. It's thunder strikes, kills 13 cows at Ataota, Ogun State. Over there, nowadays they don't fight physically, because whenever they fight physically, the herdsmen or those people or catering for those cows, we want to take revenge. But nowadays, it's the Lord of Thunder who is doing the work. So if you want to take revenge over your 13 cows being killed, why not go and fight the Lord of Thunder? Because nobody is, obviously, there's no gunshot, there's no cutlass, there's nothing. The grass are still the same. Nothing happened to them at all, but thunder strike them down. So who are you going to fight? Are you going to fight the resident there for what they know nothing about? No cutlass wound, no fight at all. Your cow just died based on thunder strike them down. Well, nowadays, so I will advise you guys to go and fight the Lord of Thunder, and let's see how far you will go. And I want to advise on this rat. And this particular thing happened to me. According to the person who shared it, a rat ate gas hose. My sister, so my gas was still leaking after I changed the regulator yesterday. Rat has eaten the hose, passed outside to the cylinder. I just want to advise you, the only way that you can be able to resolve this rats usually pass through the wall, most especially if your house was built with hollow block. Those kind of people usually have this problem because there are rats living in those hollow block. So the best thing, because it happened to me in this apartment, there are rats everywhere. It happened to me in this apartment. So the best thing for you to do, if there's a hose that you buy, that you pass the hose through, then when you choke it through the wall, make sure you use concrete, just ordinary cement. Don't mix it with sand, nothing. Buy ordinary cement to block the path, just to safeguard it around, then choke the hose. So I'm telling you, no rat can eat up ordinary cement. No rat can do that. So that's the only way that you can, because it happened to me, and thank God my brother was around to quickly notice it. If not, me myself, I was not even at home. And meanwhile, this is kind of the kind of lecturers that we want in Nigeria. This futu lecturer trying to explain an incident to the class, and you can see the way he's demonstrating, and the students are even laughing. That kind of atmosphere, reading atmosphere, I'm telling you, everything that the lecturer is saying will definitely go into the head of every student, because it's lecturing and also adding some kind of laughter into it. There's a lecturer that will come into the class, they will frown their face from the beginning to the end. They are always bringing their problem to the class. Whenever they fight with anybody, anything at all, they are always bringing their problem to the class. So please, this is the kind of lecturer that we want. And to end this video, let's talk about Edochie. Ada Jesus has gone. May her soul rest in paradise. So when someone tried to call out Rita Edochie because Rita Edochie and Odumeji are being blamed for Ada Jesus' death. So Rita Edochie said, Jesus is Lord forever. Lord Almighty made me a strong woman, and that I will remain. The seed cannot be killed. Then somebody responded to her, say, come and shoot movie again, make me see now. They said, I am filming at the moment, move. Well, honestly, guys, I asked that question yesterday. Who do we blame for Ada Jesus' death? Ada Jesus already told us that she has been sick for a long time. It's not only today. She has been sick for a long time. So it's not only today. So she already said it that nobody should be blamed for her death. She had been sick. But because you people want her to apologize to people, that it seems like you guys, people were forcing her to apologize to Odumeji and Rita Edochie, and she never wanted to apologize. That is why she still tried to explain to us that, see, she has been sick for a long time. Nobody's doing this to her. I shared the video the other day. Meanwhile, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy, Adamslink. Watch out for my next video. Don't go anywhere.